What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to do a collection review update. I do this about every 6 months and I haven't done one in a little while. Plus, I did talk about doing a do-it-yourself lighting video. So I'm going to kind of combine them together here. I'll show you my lighting and then I'll get into the details, how this particular lighting set works. But let's start off by showing my collection. We're going to start with the Autobots here. And we'll start from the right and work our way left. So here you've got the, I believe it's a Titan's Return, Top Spin, and Twin Twist. Here you've got Masterpiece Wheeljack. So if I don't say the company name, it's because it's Takara. So Takara told me. So you got Masterpiece Wheeljack and Masterpiece Red Alert. Here you've got the Masterpiece Sunstreaker and his brother Sideswipe. And here you got Ironhide with his mold mate Ratchet. This is the TE01 Optimus Prime. I forgot what they called him. Oh, Op Leader, I guess. And then this is MP10. I'll probably never get rid of MP10. I'll always like MP10. Here is the Masterpiece Inferno. Oh, I'm sorry, Grapple with Inferno up here. Here we have Masterpiece Trax holding a little mini version of Blaster, which we still haven't gotten Blaster. I wish we get him soon. And a plus version of Smokescreen, also the plus version of Prowl there. And then here we've got the plus version of Blue Streak or Streak, all his blast effects. Kind of wish we could get more of those blast effects for the other guys. And then here we've got the X-Transbots Toro until we get a real either Fans Toys or official version. And there you have the Masterpiece Bumblebee original version. I don't have the new one. I prefer this one. Now we'll go into the Decepticons here. So here we've got the Bad Cube Value Pack Insecticons. And up here you've got the X-Transbots Stunticons. So let me see if I can get their names right. Crack Up and I don't even remember it's Dead End. And then their version of Drag Strip. Here we've got Soundwave with Laserbeak and Rumble or Frenzy, whatever you believe, and then Ravage. Then you got a little mini version of the Reflector. And here you have Megatron, Masterpiece Shockwave. And then over here we've got the Fans Toys version of Reflector. And then we've got, so this is kind of a mix. So we've got X-Transbots, Motormaster, and Wild Rider, but then the Fans Toys version of Breakdown. Right now we'll move down to this shelf here. So I don't really have a place for these right now, so they're going here. These are the Fans Toys Dinobots, so Swoop, Grimlock. These are really awesome. I like these guys a lot. Really good looking robots. They call them Stomp. Alright, and then we'll move on to this shelf. So this is pretty much a almost entirely Fans Toys shelf. So you got Warpath back there, you got Fans Toys Willis, their version of Hound. Here you got the DX9 Power Glide and the X-Transbots version of Sea Spray, and he's pulling Power Glide along. Here is the Fans Toys version of Air Raid. No, I don't remember. His name is Goose, but I can't remember the official name all of a sudden. Here is Fans Toys Maverick, their version of Silverbolt. Here is the Fans Toys Phoenix, their version of Jetfire, one of my favorite figures in the entire collection. I love this guy. I just like the character a lot. Here's the Fans Toys Iceman, their version of Air Raid. So he's Air Raid. I forgot the other guy's name. Here's the Make Toys version of Jazz and the MMC version of Mirage. X-Transbots version of Cosmos. And you've got the X-Transbots version of Skids. So now we'll move, I guess we'll move to the combiner shelf. So you see a big empty spot there, that's because That's where Superion's going to go when we finish the set. But here is the DX9 version of Omega Supreme. Awesome robot. He does light up here. You can turn that stuff on. And we'll move on to the Season 2 / movie crew. So up here we've got the Fans Toys Cup, Fans Toys Blur. Back there we've got the Takara Tomy official masterpiece Ultra Magnus. Here we got kind of a special one. This is the DX9 Rodimus Prime, but it's customized with a Fans Toys face from Hoodlum, and then he's painted, so he's not really the original. Here we've got the Fans Toys Springer with Fans Toys RC. We do have a Masterpiece RC coming out soon. Here is a Fans Toys Hot Rod. And here we have KFC's Crash Hog, their version of Wreck-Gar. And then we've got a Hasbro, I forgot if he's Titan's Return or he might be a different line, but he's the version of a Sharkticon or Gnaw. Here we got Fans Toys Cyclonus. I'm not mentioning all these little Target Masters, they're fine. And here we got Ratbat with the Fans Toys version of Galvatron, one of my favorite figures, another favorite figure there. And finally we've got the Fans Toys version of Motomaster. He's just kind of up here on his own until we get more of these guys coming soon. Then we'll move on to our combiners for Decepticons. Here we have the Toy World version of Devastator. He does light up here. Oh, it's probably hard to see that. I need new batteries there. And then we've got kind of a placeholder. These guys are here just until I complete the set, but these are the MMC version of Swindle and Vortex, and then back there Onslaught. And then here is a custom piece. This is Zeta Toys torso for Bruticus with the Unique Toys limbs. So all of the arms and legs are from Unique Toys, and then the feet and hands are from Zeta. So he's kind of a Frankenstein. Alright, that's really it for that. Here you got some artwork. This is by Bobby Skullface. This is his Megatron. Down here we have some collector's cards. You can probably see some toys in the background. And yeah, I don't have a lot of Decepticons, honestly. There's not a lot. They really haven't done a great job making a lot of Decepticons, especially Takara Tomy. So let's go over the lighting. So the way this works is they're individually connected right here. So you can actually detach the wires here. And it just comes just like that. And I'll show you one loose. So this is the box it comes in. You get, it's called Aibo. It's definitely Chinese, so don't expect, you know, I mean, it's a really good product, honestly. These are really nice quality lights. And this is what you get in the box. So you get these lights. They're angled, so you can basically aim the light so it doesn't point back at you. So you can see how I mounted it. And then they can connect basically infinitely to as many lights as you need. And it comes with a power source, so it comes with this power source here. And so you basically plug this in to the wall, and this has got a switch on it right here. So you can turn it on and off. And you also get a dimmer if you want it. I'm not using any of the dimmers, but if you wanted to dim your lighting, I want the full light, so I took out the dimmer. And then finally you get one of these. So this is sort of the hub. So your main power plugs into this right here basically. So you plug that into here, and then all of these outlets are for individual lights. So if I've kind of hidden it away so it's not really that visible, but back here is where all that lighting is, all those connections. I left it, you know, kind of open so I could always go back in there and change stuff. But you can see the hubs right here, and then the switches are right here. So you can see I can turn it on off right here, and it's all hidden behind underneath here. And then the wiring goes down into there behind, so you don't see anything. Pretty simple system. Oh, and then the last thing you kind of need is some wire ties. So you can kind of see one right there. Wire ties. It's really basically meant for mounting onto a wall or in a cabinet. But I'm just using that to hold the wires together. So you don't see a big mess. You don't see like wires all over the place. There is a little bit of wiring sticking out here and there, but overall, because it's white, it matches really well. You can also get a black set of lighting, so you can kind of hide that away. Other things you get, if you don't like, you can either stick it to the wall, you can stick it to the wherever you're putting it, or you can use brackets. So these are brackets with screws, and you can basically take these and screw them into your shelving or screw them into your cabinets if you have cabinets. It won't really work that well for detofs, just because they're not really designed for that. And then you get, or if you want to use these, you can use these. I use these because you get a more flush look. If you use the brackets are going to stick out here, you'll see them. So I use these double-sided sticky tape, which came with it, and you get that nice flush look, so you don't have to worry about it sticking out too much. So that's really it. That's the lighting. That's how it all works. This was, let's see, I think it was $50. I bought 3 sets of these because I needed a lot of lights. I actually have a few more left. I'm going to light up the TMNT collection. But that's really it for today. I just wanted to show you that lighting. I got a lot of questions about other things in my collection, so I will put links in the description below about certain things. So one of the other questions I get is, where do I get these card collectors? Right here. I don't think I showed this one, but this is the Autobot card collection. Mostly filled with the Card-Tomy, but there's some other ones in here. But these are available on Amazon, so if you want to check those out, I'll put a link in the description so you can find that item. For stands, these are also from Amazon. These little acrylic stand risers, they call them. Those you can find on Amazon. I'll put that in a link in the description below. There's also a flight stand, which I don't have displayed right now, but it's for really heavy, big figures. But there's better ones than that, so I don't really recommend that one. Let's see, I think that's really it. That's usually what people ask me. So thanks for watching. I'm glad to be able to do these updates. Most of this is part of my review, part of my channel, so I appreciate all the subscribers and viewers, everything you guys, the comments you give me, I appreciate all that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.